let's see. I copied the Navis Gain folder, renamed it to something else, and I just put my Gaming Clans tag on the end of it. There it is. Start. Now, Unholyjoe gave me a tutorial as to what I'm supposed to be doing, and I've done it that way, and it'll come out right in the world editor. But when I get in game, which I'm also going to show you here, it doesn't come out right. I don't know why. Basically, we're working on a modification to Navis Gain that allows us to, we're putting in some bases that we've built in the past. So they're already there when we start, and we can play on harder difficulties if we want to, and we have to work to get into them. I'm going to show you one of them in this. Let's see. Okay, there we go, south. Shift and plus have never made me move faster. We should be almost to the desert then. I know where that road is. Used to be a starter house right there, if I remember correctly. Back in one of the older alphas. Now I'm going to a very specific spot because I know where I want to set this thing up at, and I'm going to do it just like I was going to set it up normally. It's right over here. And I apologize if this comes out a little blurry. I actually, without thinking, bought a 2K monitor, 1440p. So 1K, the 1080p is exactly half of 4K. 4K being double 1K. And this will look really sharp in 720p and 1440p, but it's only a 50% or 33% downscale, something like that, to get to 1080p. So it probably won't be as pretty. Alright, this plateau is where we normally build a pit base at. Now, I'm going to go ahead and try to get it in here. Oops, I went past it. There it is. There it is. It is exactly 71 by 71. That way, if you're playing on the large land claim, it works out just fine. This should be about right. Make sure I'm not cutting that off. I am. There we go. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and apply this like you did. Like Unholyjoe did, for those of you that aren't following along. We apply BB. Now, you can see the pit and everything. And the drawbridge location, you have to use 2 drawbridges here, one on each side of this thing, is over here, facing north. We want it to face east. I normally build a road coming up here from over there somewhere. The steep hills and all here, the Jeeps can't get up it, they just destroy the terrain. So I press X one time. This will take a minute. The game is completely frozen right now. We're talking a 71 by 71 by 5 or 6 story high base. Each story consists of 3 empty blocks inside, plus a block for the ceiling and a block for the floor. There. Now, I will do the apply BB again. Oh, I don't have to. I haven't moved it, so I guess it won't let me. As we can see, this is now in the correct location. Come down here to it. That's where I want it. Now, I will save this, and then we'll come back to it in a game. So there it is. Nothing is complete. It's basically a hull, just a shell that you can build your own stuff in. Now, let's see what happens here. We'll save. Now I'm going to exit. Now I'm going to delete the old game. New game. Yeah, Nomad's fine. Now normally, this thing, it'll be my luck. The drawbridge location always faces west for some reason. We'll see what happens. I'll just put it into God mode and fly over there real quick. Or it can do this and start me because of that bug. It'll start me right here. But as you can see, the drawbridge is actually over there. It's way over there. Hang on. Oh, look. There's a chicken. This is what happens every time. It doesn't matter where I put it. It always rotates the... In-game, it rotates it to be this way. It just refuses to do it the way I want it to. And the other problem is that it disappears before buildings that are farther away. As you can see, it's starting to disappear. But I can see the water tower over there, or that's a radio tower, whatever. The city, that hotel. I'm guessing I have to do something to say, hey, show this prefab at a distance. That's not as big of a problem. It's just cosmetic. But I'd rather have this thing stay the way I rotated it. And now you can see I've done it exactly the way Unholyjoe did. But it's not working out that way for me. So, yeah.